With the principles of lean manufacturing sweeping through the sheet metal industry, press brake fabricators worldwide are facing increasing pressure to boost production and minimize waste in an effort to meet stringent new lean manufacturing goals. Complicating their efforts is a widespread trend toward on-demand, short-run manufacturing, driven by original equipment manufacturers striving to lean up their own operations by reducing excess inventory. There's no denying that small batch press brake runs are quickly becoming the norm, but for press brake fabricators, these smaller runs do not equal greater efficiency. In fact, short run jobs often mean drastic increases in setup time and part handling. Press brake operators lose valuable production time performing multiple setups for a single part. The result is a growing need for innovative tooling solutions that help press brake fabricators streamline their production processes. Imagine how you could improve your productivity and increase your bottom line if there were a faster and easier way to set up for small batch press brake runs. Staged bending solutions from Wilson Tool can help. With staged bending, fabricators save valuable time by performing multiple bends with a single setup. Ordinarily, staged bending requires a very skilled press brake operator to use special risers and shims to achieve a common shut height across all punches and dies. Most fabricators would agree such an approach to setup is both frustrating and time-consuming.
My name is Tim Harold. My company is Harold Precision Metals. We're located in White Bear Township, Minnesota. Our company was founded in 1997 by Mike Harold, Pat Harold, and myself, Tim Harold. We're a precision sheet metal fabricator. Our focus is within the telecom industry, point of sales marketing, medical imaging, security ID, and automotive. HPM and Wilson Tool have a relationship that goes back many, many years to the early 70s. The nice thing about being located in White Bear Township is that we're very near Wilson Tool, with them being in Hugo, Minnesota, allowing us to be able to get their tooling here quickly, and we are also provide ourselves as a beta house for any prototyping that Wilson may want to test for their tools out in the field. HPM came to Wilson Tool with a request to be able to use staged bending in our forming process in order to decrease our setup times and allow ourselves to be able to transition from one setup type to another setup type with little or no work. HPM uses both the American stage tooling and the European stage tooling. Our setups really enjoy using the tool because of the common shut height on virtually any type of tool. It makes it easier to set up the machine, easier to utilize the full rail of the press brake, and allow ourselves to be able to use just about any kind of tool, whether they're regular punches, goosenecks, offsets, within the same rail, thereby better guaranteeing quality by setting up the part in one machine, better proficiency and productivity for our operators because they're able to utilize the setup that much better, and an easier transition from one setup to the next because of the fact that you're really limited and or eliminating any kind of shimming or any kind of traditional things you've had to do to be able to dial in a press brake. The things that we've seen as we've started to use the stage tooling more and more is we've seen anywhere from a 25% to a almost 50% reduction in our setup times, given the fact that our setups have that much of an easier time loading the rail to be able to get and produce a good part the first time.
Wilson Tool staged bending solutions have a common shut height built in, allowing machine operators to carry out a series of bends in one setup without the complicated preparation process. 30-degree, offset, flattening, gooseneck, and other tools can be set up progressively in one press brake without the fear of punches and dies colliding. Wilson Tool is the first tooling manufacturer to offer staged bending solutions. This progressive approach to press brake tooling improves workflow and helps make even the most complex short runs more cost-effective.
My name is Bob Borgerding. I'm the Business Development Manager with Dawson Industries. Dawson Industries is a sheet metal contract manufacturer and job shop in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Our facility has 130,000 square feet, and we fabricate all kinds of different materials here. We've been in business since 1945. We're a family-owned business. Over that time, we've grown into the facility that we have here, which again is 130,000 square feet. Our relationship with Wilson Tools started over 20 years ago when we started buying turret punch tooling from them. In recent years, it evolved when we started to buy precision ground European-style tooling, and moving forward from that, we picked up and started buying some of the American precision ground tooling, primarily for staged setups up and down the die rail on the press brake. Once we started to get involved with that, we found the benefits of that in reduced setup time, and it's just easier for the operators to get to the point where we're staging tooling versus the systems that we were using prior to the precision ground American tooling. At Dawson Industries, we had always staged tooling up and down the press brake die to try to eliminate part handling. In the past, because we didn't have tooling that all had the same shut height, operators, as they worked their way through that setup, would have to leave the machine and go find the appropriate shim stock to make the shut heights work out. All that's eliminated with the tooling that we're using now from Wilson Tool, and so we can get to those staged tooling setups much quicker, and the operator can stay right at the machine with the tools and the setup, and we get through that much quicker. It's also much easier to document the setup, and we're finding good productivity and efficiency gains through the precision tool and the ability to stage tools easily on the die rail. And that conversion has really helped our operators take setting up a brake with staged tooling from an art to a science.
With staged bending solutions from Wilson Tool, press brake fabricators can dramatically improve productivity by reducing programming time by 25% and run time by 60%. Wilson Tool currently offers a common shut height as a standard feature on our Wilson American Precision tooling and is available as an option on our European-style press brake tooling. Why struggle through another complicated, time-consuming setup? Discover the ultimate in versatility and efficiency with staged bending solutions from Wilson Tool and maximize your productivity.